I filmed the exact same 15-second intro over and over again until I finally got it to a place where I wanted it. Not because I forgot my lines, but because a tiny voice in my head told me, "You look so dumb." And I totally believed it. And the truth is, filming yourself is so hard, especially when you're new to it. This is still a work in progress even for me. And I'm out here experimenting and seeing what works and what doesn't work. And I'm finding some success and some failures. So today I want to give you some help with some of the things that I've been doing that have been helping in my content so that I can help other aspiring content creators as well. I'm going to share with you what's actually working and why the whole being comfortable on camera is actually broken from the start. And of course, make sure you stick around to the end because I'm going to give you a little exercise that I did to help me talk to the camera. And I want to know if it wrecks you as bad as it wrecked me. If you're watching this right now, you're probably already making content or about to get started. And somewhere in between the I have a cool idea and turning the camera on, something short circuits and you can't find a way to talk to the camera comfortably. Maybe your voice changes or your hands don't really know how to be hands anymore, or you're just a stranger wearing your own face, trying to wing it. That's all cool, normal, let's get into it. Now, here's the lie that we've all been told. Being comfortable on camera is a personality trait. You either have it or you don't. And that is total garbage. I consider myself an extrovert. I can talk to anyone about anything. I can talk to a brick wall about cameras. But as soon as that record button goes on, my brain decides to have other plans. This is actually really hard. Being comfortable on camera is not a personality trait. It's a skill. And skills get developed just like a jump shot in basketball or a golf swing. You need reps and practice. Getting reps in is what's going to allow you to talk to the camera without your soul leaving your body. Think about it like an athlete for a second. Nobody watches Steph Curry hit a game-winning three and think, oh, he was born with it. Sure, there might be some natural ability, but that shot is comfortable because of all the reps he put in the gym when nobody's watching. So come game time, he has thousands of reps in. For that moment, he can make that shot and it's comfortable. When you sit down to film and you feel awkward, it's not a sign that you're bad at this. You might just be at rep number 1, rep number 4. You literally just haven't logged enough hours in the gym to get good at this skill. That's the secret. There is no secret. Now here's my personal honest update and what I've been doing to talk to the camera more naturally. And the thing that I find that works is to talk to the camera like one specific friend. Don't talk to an audience, talk as if you're talking to your best friend. Because think about it, talking to a friend is a lot easier than public speaking. So if you're talking and saying, "Hi everyone," versus, "What's up, dude?" It has a totally different vibe for the viewer, but also makes it easier for you to communicate to the camera. Now, some days this is a total game changer and works like a charm. And other days I'll catch my reflection in my lens and then I lose my train of thought, just like walking into a glass door. So no, I haven't solved this completely. I'm still getting my shots blocked, but I'm getting more shots up, which is starting to increase my shooting percentage, reps. And the second thing I'm testing is my bad take rule, where I'll overact a scene just like maybe Mr. Beast to be over the top to show my body that it's okay to talk to the camera and project. Sometimes it looks ridiculous, but sometimes that take is the one that I actually end up using in the final edit. It sounds dumb, it is kind of dumb, but it works. Scripts. Oh my God, scripts. For the longest time, I avoided making scripts because I thought my videos would come across as less authentic by not having a script. And man, I was so wrong. I found myself turning the camera on and just staring at it for minutes at a time, filming nothing because I was trying to wing it and come up with what to say. It was brutal, and the worst part, it literally made me stop making content because it was so much harder. And now that I script my videos, it makes it so much easier to get on camera, and it's actually a fun process. Gear. Now this one might not apply to everybody, but it surely applies to me. A lot of people are gonna tell you that you don't need fancy equipment to make videos, which I agree with and is totally true. However, when you have a nice camera with good lighting, it makes you actually feel like a YouTuber. It sounds silly, but when you have nice gear, it gives you a confidence boost that you actually look legit. And if you have no idea how to do a lighting setup in your office, I do have a video on my YouTube channel showing you my setup. And a little bonus tip I even use in my client work. Right before you start talking, take a deep breath in, smile, and then start. A little bonus tip that I even use in my client work versus a little bonus tip that I use in my client work. Did you see the difference? In the first take, it actually looked like I was excited to tell you the point. So back to the intro when I told you I filmed a bunch of times to get a good intro. And here's what I didn't tell you in the beginning. The last take that I did wasn't even that good. It was just good enough. Because waiting for perfection is gonna make you not wanna make content altogether. You don't need to feel like a natural, especially in the beginning. You just need to get the reps in. Now, I'm not up here as somebody who's just figured it all out. Clearly, there's still a lot of work to be done. I like to think I'm on my way, but it's because I'm still logging hours in the gym, still putting shots up. And that's the clear difference from where I started to where I am now. I'm getting the practice in and I'm getting the reps in. That is the whole game. Now here's your homework. This is something that I actually did that got me so much better in such a quick amount of time. I want you to film a video under a minute just with your phone talking about something you're passionate about. Of course, if you have a business, talk about the business, talk about your skills, tips and tricks, talk about something for under a minute. And when you do it, remember to talk to your phone as if you're just FaceTiming a friend. Do this in the next 24 hours. And if you're bold enough, post it to social media and don't look at the comments, don't look at the likes. You literally just need to see the ball go through the hoop once and then you're all set. And for all those overachievers out there, try it for an entire month. And by the end of it, I guarantee you will be so much better at talking to the camera.